Come on. Hey guys, Jesse Blaze Snider here, and I am so excited to finally be able to talk about my new album. Come with me if you want to live. It's just the album, man. It's so good. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of my collaborators. A lot of the inspiration for this record came from a session that began a while back, bluesy but heavy rock that I've been wanting to do. And when I hooked up with my new best friend, Michael Naranjo, who was in South America at the time. He and I started working through the internet, and we did a few songs together, and I fell in love with him and his wonderful attitude and his energy and his verve. And he's just like me, but he can do everything. He's just an engineer supreme, and he can get the other side of my melody and lyrics just done. And I mean, 9 out of 10 times, what he did is just perfect. Love it. Let's go. Move on. And that was the case with this album. Over the course of, I think it was 3 weeks, we wrote like 15 or 16 songs. That is how busy Michael Naranjo and I are. Yes! When it flows, it flows. When it works, it works. And with me and Naranjo, it just worked from the very beginning. Even though we had a really difficult task ahead of us working through the interwebs. And I know Michael wanted me to talk a little bit about my process. I would record myself to a click singing a cappella in the key that I wanted the song in. And then, so for Knockout, I'd be like, I need a knockout, I need a knockout. And click, 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 click. And then Michael would get me, Michael would get this chorus, or I think with Knockout, it was just the chorus. Then I had him build the verses, and I rapped over his verses that he made. But for a lot of them, I literally sent him a 3-minute, 50-second chunk of me singing to a click, and then he would take the click, put it into Pro Tools, and just do the whole track, and then send it over my way. Then I would get a better track, and then I'd go down to a studio or into my studio, and I would get on my headphones, and I would send him as many vocal tracks as I could kind of stand to do by myself. I had a couple people towards the end who got me into their studios to help me get some more vocals done, which was nice. I wish I knew off the top of my head who I should be thanking there. But that was it. That was the process. I send off the idea. Michael sends me back a track. I send better vocals. Michael takes it home. And we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.